How do I do things like this? You would think that I'm like a typical YouTuber who invents pranks or invents these sort of situations to like make my channel more entertaining. No. This is why I have Abel running and working on the 4-rotor project, because I can't be trusted with working on cars. I legitimately am cheap and wanted to patch the hole in my radiator. It's what's grounded my Lincoln Continental, my Project Go ship this whole time, and I was using a Q-tip to get it into the hole that was leaking, and I took a phone call and forgot about the Q-tip. I now have a Q-tip patched hole in my radiator. So this is what's kept the car down for legitimately a year, is this crap right here. This is why I am the epitome of a shade tree mechanic, and you do not want me working on cars. What that does though, is it makes it very interesting. We're about to test how effective my horrible patchwork is. So this is the right tool used in the wrong situation. This is meant to pressurize a radiator. This is meant to put several PSI into the coolant system through your filler cap and tell you whether or not you have a leak. And based on the cap pressure, the spring inside the cap will give at a certain PSI, tells you if your system is pressurizing or not. So I've jerry-rigged this to fit directly to the radiator and inflate it, and on the other end, over down here, I've capped it off. So we should be able to isolate just the radiator and see if my leak is fixed. I could do this all day. Well, that concludes a wild Thursday night for me, but the good news is I was able to crank it to 4 PSI by hand. And the only thing that stopped me was my duct tape seals gave way, but the actual radiator itself held up to 4 PSI. It's supposed to be like 13 or 14. What do you think? Do you think that the radiator, I'm gonna put the car back together with this. Q-tip, wait, hold on, I'm gonna cut the Q-tip right now. So, sayonara Q-tip. My luck, it's gonna sprout water right outside of that. But what do you guys think? Is this gonna hold? Is this double layer of JB Weld and other epoxy gonna hold? Or am I doomed to repeat my history? Those of you newer to the channel aren't familiar with this old, massive vehicle that I've been slowly restoring, and poorly at that. But this is a 1967 Lincoln Continental with suicide doors that I've been wanting to get running, which I did. I successfully got it running without a radiator. It shot fluids all over my garage, but brought it back to life. So now it's time to make a comfortable, classic cruiser for summer.